Hello, everyone in virtual world. It is so good to see you. Welcome to Home Office Strategy Day 3, covering practicing the third R. And if you don't know what the third R is, stick with us and we will discover it together. And also, I have a personal revelation to share with you today that will net 5 of our viewers a great gift. Great, in my opinion. If you've never tuned in before or met me, I'm certified professional organizer Tidy Tammy Schatzko. I have been working for over 10 years with my clients, both virtually and in person, to regain control over their clutter and return sanity to their spaces. And I absolutely love what I do, and I love the people I work with. And I'm so excited that you're here today. So, what exactly is the third R of home office help strategies? Well, in order to get to the third R, or to the day 3, we should probably review day 1 and day 2. Day 1 was about determining a functional space in your home to work at home from. Day 2 was about minimizing distractions, both creatively and otherwise. And today we are on day 3. So you've heard, I'm sure, of the reduce, reuse, recycling 3 R's of being eco-friendly. Did you know that there's 5 of them? Oh yeah, there's even 7 of them if you really get into it, which we are not going to today, but it gets very complex, and that is a conversation for another Facebook Live. So the 5 R's are refuse, reduce, reuse, repurpose, and recycle. So for today, we're going to kind of be talking about reusing and repurposing what we have in our homes to kind of reduce the clutter in our space. Everything feels better when it's tidy. Everything feels better when it's corralled, when it's straightened, when it just is a visual calm space. And that's what we want to create for you. So let's corral that clutter. Take a hard look right now at your current workspace. If you're standing in front of a closet or you're in your bedroom and you're not technically in an office space that you've created in your home, that's okay too. These strategies work across the board for all spaces. Take a hard look at your flat surface. What is in disarray? What do we need to containerize? What do we need to corral to make the space feel better? Now I want you to grab your coffee or your water or your glass of wine or whatever you got handy and take a tour around, thinking in your head about what you need to containerize. Do you have pens, pencils, drawing implements, Post-it notes, papers? What needs to be containerized? And then take a walk around to your kitchen, your bathroom, the recycling bin, whatever, wherever. Every place in your home has some kind of container in there that can be repurposed into a fun container to use. So, of course, the kitchen is the easiest because that's got all the good stuff in it for repurposing. Great one are mugs. So here's a mug that I have in my office. I particularly like it because it says Lady Boss on it, but this has all my pens in it. So instead of drinking coffee out of here, I have all my pens in there. Now this is a very important distinction because as an organizer, I also have a bin with markers in it because you can't commingle the two. This particular thing is a vase or a vase, however you want to say it. Not only does this containerize my markers nicely, but it also brings a very nice memory of the person who gave the flowers to me in it, and the event that was centered around. So it's kind of a dual purpose for me. So that's how I corral clutter that way. Also, I have rubber bands in a candle holder. This clearly had an off-the-shelf candle. Once the wax was burned and the candle was done, I just got rid of the wax and repurposed it into rubber bands. Again, we're just getting creative here. I have this cute little bag that I bought that is really not functional for anything. Like, clearly when I bought it, I thought it was bigger than it is, but it's not. And it's too cute to get rid of, in my opinion. So I use it in my new office space to hold mementos and cards and things that people have sent me or things clients have said about me. And every once in a while when I'm feeling low, I can turn around and grab this off my desk and pull something out and just kind of reread it and get a smile. So there's that. Baskets are fantastic. We repurposed this one into an inbox because there was nowhere on the desk to put papers. So now we have this nice little basket with things that we can put in there. We grabbed this out of the recycling. Look at this really pretty box. Okay, it was my recycling. I didn't just go to the recycling center and grab a box, but it's very colorful. Yes, she's upside down, but the box serves a purpose. It's colorful, it's fun. We've got some cleaning supplies in there for the team to grab. And lastly, in thinking about I'm so into the recycling mode today. Repurposing and reusing different things we have in our house. If we set our workspace up so that we feel like we're at work, Lots of times when we're working, we have that mid-afternoon or that mid-morning slump. So if you have a basket of fruit or treats or snacks or something like that that you can grab and it's visually present, you can grab it and not stand in front of your refrigerator when you're hungry trying to figure out what you're going to eat next. So again, you're reusing fun containers. You're being productive because you're not wasting time thinking about what you're going to eat. And you're being productive. It's great. Please do not leave me when you're looking for containers and going on Pinterest for ideas. This is not the time for Pinterest procrastination. We don't want to go over to the dark side. That's a whole nother show that we'll do. We're just talking about functional right now. So I want you to get creative. Don't overthink it. Look at shuffling things from one container to the next. If you need the perfect size but it's filled with something else, you can find another container. Just think out of the box. Corral the clutter in your workspace and let's make it work for you. So the goal for day 3 of home office help strategies is to reuse and repurpose the things we already have around the house in order to corral the clutter in our current workspace. And you want to keep tweaking this because our needs change over time and so do our available materials. So just keep an open mind and constantly think about what container can I use for this? What could fit in that container if I really like it? There you go. All right, the personal revelation. These videos make me extremely nervous. This is not my top choice of medium to send my knowledge out into the world, but it helps me stay connected to people. My chief fear is always that I'm going to trip over my tongue, which I think if you've watched any of the videos, I've done a fairly good job at doing. But also I have all this information in my head and all these strategies and all these tips and all these organizing hacks that I want to share with you. And I get on here and I forget half of what I was going to say. And then I just get all flustered. So I was trying to figure out how can I still share what I have in my head and help other people. And I came up with an idea of doing a Zoom call for 5 of our viewers. And we'll just get on there and they can Q&A me or they can ask me about their space or they can do whatever they want. They can pick my brain until the cows come home. And that way I can share the knowledge that I have and they can maybe learn something and move their space forward. So for each of the home office help strategies, there are 5 videos. We'll do 2 more next week. For each day, I will choose one of the comments and invite that person to join our Zoom call where they can pick my brain for as long as they want. There's no charge and there's no sales pitch. I just want to connect with my people and share the knowledge base that I have because this working at home is really hard. It's really challenging and it's really hard to stay connected. And I think I can help. So I'm excited about that. So it'll be a great space for me to get my ideas out of my head because, you know, it is all about me. Just kidding. I'm really wanting to help other people. So please go back and view the videos that we've already shot. Continue on next week. Comment. I would love to connect with you and I will grab one comment from each of the videos and we'll do a Zoom call. If you're interested in a more in-depth conversation with me, that's a great way to do it too. So join us Monday as we do home office help strategy number 4, taking care of all of our senses. Thank you for joining me, certified professional organizer Tidy Tammy Schatzko, as we move through home office strategies day 3. See, there I'm tripping over my tongue. Day 3, repurposing and reusing the things we have around the house in order to corral our clutter. Have a great day, everyone. Go out there and make that space yours. Thanks for joining.